Look, this episode came dangerously close to being complete garbage, and I mean, had I not been generous to the main event on this show, the entire second season of ChocoProLIVE would have gone straight to the dumpster like expired chocolate. All it takes for me is one bad apple to spoil everything. The whole pencil army gimmick might not be able to survive on its own. Whether they're facing off against Mei Suruga, Mitsuru Kono, or Tokiko Kirihara, or whoever else, their matches might have better odds of not nosediving the entire show with its sense of humor. The main event on the show between the Pencil Army and Bali Inaki and Trans M Hiroshi was damn near one of the worst matches in the short history of the Choco Pro Live series, and I feel that partly Trans Am Hiroshi is to blame given that I've never seen any of his stuff prior to the match that he had on this show specifically, and not finding him all that entertaining. But even still, I've seen Mei Suruga pull an excellent match out of Lulu Pencil and the majority of the wrestlers that she's worked on this show, so what excuse is that really? It's either that Mei is really damn good, which I really think she is, or that everyone involved in the main event was the exact opposite, which I don't really think is the case either, to be honest. I said in my last Choco Pro Live review that Lulu isn't the wrestler that I think should be getting a featured match in the show, like with Mei, Mitsuru, Yuna, Emi, or others. She's just so unathletic that it rips me away from even the silliness that Choco Pro is designed to be. Granted, she does still have plenty of time to prove me wrong, but even if only to focus on the performances she had on this show, when a match is going bad, I think Mei has the talent and ability to convince me otherwise. Lulu, on the other hand, likely just makes it worse. And Emi Sakura is to blame as well for her strange performance as her tag team partner. She adds to what I already dislike about Lulu and amplifies it. Now, can the gimmick grow on me in the future? Sure, but damn, was that main event on this show insufferable. I didn't find anything that Trans did all that entertaining outside of his fits of rage during the tournament after the show. I thought that his yoga gimmick made the match a slog on top of the Pencil Army attempting to be entertaining with Emmy miming Lulu's wrestling ability, falling about as flat as you'd hope comedy matches wouldn't be a wrestling, and Balianaki was made to look amateurish even for as lighthearted as Choco Pro is. So far, I've just felt aggy whenever the Pencil Army gets into their bits and matches for the most part, and their performance here in this episode doesn't give me a whole lot of hope for future seasons. The opening match was the only good thing on the show, even if it wasn't great. If anything, much like Trans in the main event, I felt that Sayuri here in the opening match wasn't really landing with any of her bits. This mystery show really suffered given that the surprises were letdowns, and the main event was even worse. I don't mean to be hard on Lulu Pencil or anything. Like I said, she can grow on me. Hopefully the Pencil Army does, and that their next mystery show isn't even as close to bad as this one was.